Hey, what's up guys? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video, and today we're hopping into episode number 42 of our Let's Play Clash Royale series, and we've got a big upgrade to do inside of our deck. Now, I can't tell you guys how many level 3 goblin barrels I run into where my level 3 zap doesn't kill the goblins, and then the tower is like shooting a giant or something, and ends up still having those goblins kill my tower. So I finally upgraded my zap up to level 8. Feels good, man. We can take out those goblins. It's going to be better for dealing with pretty much everything. Obviously, no damage is going to, or more damage is going to help out a lot against whatever I'm facing, but it's so useful against the goblins, as well as certain types of minions that have already been injured a little bit. So really happy to get that zap upgrade done. I have both my cannon and zap at level 8 right now, so I'm hoping to get some of my rares up to level 6. And things should definitely get a little bit easier. Alright, so right now we're going to start off against Raja. He is a level 8. Always feels good to play a level 8. I don't see too many of those. And it looks like we're going to get a pretty awesome push in the very beginning towards his tower. And he's going to counter with a giant. Now, I know the Valkyrie should be next to my cycle, so let's do that. And check out the Goblin Barrel. Just like that, the Goblin Barrel gets the dividends paid off from this app, so I'm going to throw the thumbs up. He probably has no idea why I'm doing that thumbs up. But in other cases, I've had the zap not kill the Goblin Barrel. So that zap upgrade has already paid dividends, and as of right now, things are looking pretty solid. Alright, so it's about 649 on his tower. I can use a couple of poison spells. My poison is still level 1. I'm desperately hoping to get another poison sometime soon out of maybe one of my crown chests. But let's go ahead and keep pushing. I've got a pump in the back. I can take a little bit of damage from these spear goblins right here, but as soon as he plays that bomber, I can actually get some really awesome value by getting the bomber, the tower, as well as the goblin hut. So this game's going picture perfect so far. We still have a card level disadvantage. His rares are level 6, his commons are level 9, but we're dominating so far. And the giant's going to be stopped right in its tracks from the cannon and the skeletons. And things are looking really solid. Again, another goblin barrel. I can see it's flying in the distance, so I'll play a zap immediately on top of my elixir collector. Looks like the musketeer is riding solo, and I don't think he has too much elixir, especially after playing that goblin hut. So this tower is as good as gone, and that'll be the very first tower of the game. And of course, our hog rider is actually going to run forward and get another 2 hits off onto the goblin hut, which makes it even more valuable right there. So Valkyrie will stop a lot of those spear goblins, cannon for the giants. We've got the musketeer. Actually, I'm going to zap down the goblin barrel first and then play the musketeer. I can't tell you how nice that goblin barrel or that zap upgrade was. The Valkyrie is going to run right on top of the witch and blow her into smithereens. And with 30 seconds left, this game is pretty much over. I can't even talk straight because this one is as good as done. This was actually really simple. We got so much damage off with our first push. I feel like he played a lot of really inopportune goblin huts that we were able to take advantage of with our hog rider. Musketeer in the center. I'm really trying to get that second crown onto the tower, but he's not going to let us, unfortunately, with the poison running and the hog rider running as fast as possible, all the way down to 283. And a little bit of less than 250 will wrap up the game. So 1 crown, not too shabby. It's really hard to get crown chests when you only get 1 crown at a time, but I will take the W for 30 trophies and 15 gold. And let's go ahead and keep grinding our way up. We're still like right on the edge of getting back to the Builder's Workshop. It's been so much of a struggle. I feel like every month, it just gets worse at lower level arenas because more players keep going upwards and upwards. Like I remember, I don't know. I remember like I've played on my friends' accounts. Supercell, please don't ban me, but I played on my friends' accounts a couple of times who are like Arena 4 and Arena 5, and there's some like super high level player up there, and I feel like when I was climbing it really wasn't that bad. But anyways, let's just get into another battle against Andy. Looks like he's going to have a wizard on the left and mini P.E.K.K.A on the right. I have to drop my Valkyrie onto the mini P.E.K.K.A, which I would have preferred to drop onto the wizard, but it looks like my musketeer does survive with a little bit of HP, so a little bit of a poison hog rider push should be able to take this tower down pretty far, and even though he's level 9, we should be able to even up the tower damage. So far so good. I'm not sure exactly what his elixir count is, so I'm going to wait a little bit before playing my collector. He's actually going to start spamming some emotes. I don't know if he thinks that he's going to win or if he realizes that he's in a little bit of trouble, but let's just play our pump in the back, and here comes the Sparky as well as the thanks. Now, he's feeling good, I think. These laugh faces make me feel like he thinks he's good. I'll give him a little bit of a cry face. But I do have the Zap, I've got my Skeletons, those are all two really good counters for the Sparky. Of course, he probably has a Wizard, which he's going to play behind the Sparky. Yeah, there's that right there. So first, I'm going to play my Skeletons, and then I'm going to play my Valkyrie, and as soon as the Sparky charges up, I'll play the Zap for a perfectly executed combo. Took out his entire push after playing my Elixir Collector, and that was textbook right there. That was exactly what we needed to do. We took out the Sparky, first of all with the Skeleton Distraction, then the Zap, mixed in with the Valkyrie in the very center, so a pretty effective 1-2-3 combo. Our Musketeer's even going to go tee off onto the tower on the left-hand side. Another Collector is going down, and the Lonely Mini P.E.K.K.A. shouldn't be able to do too much against our base. Alright, so do have to play those Skeletons, and since the Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to help get a little bit of help from those minions, they actually would have gotten to the tower, but still, we've got the Musketeer in the back, we've got 2 pumps down, and Andy, at this point, you are pretty much done, my friend. I don't know what else you can do. I'll just poison down that Sparky since I do have such an Elixir overload right now. But my Valkyrie's running down the lane. The tower's all the way down to 145. I'll start pushing the other lane. I just don't have a great card to play right now. And I know my Valkyrie is going to die from that Sparky. He plays an Inferno Tower for my Hog, which actually is a positive trade for us. And now I'm going to play another Valkyrie. I'm going to play another Zap spell, but just a half second too late to where the Valkyrie actually dies. So I have to play some Skeletons in order to clean that Sparky up. So Sparky has gone down. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to kill my Valkyrie, or my Musketeer. The Cannon's going to take out that Mini P.E.K.K.A. At this point, he says, wow, because he doesn't know how he lost against me. But GG, well played against Andy. 77 seconds. All we need is a poison spell, and that is going to wrap up the W. It's pretty weird. He has level 7 minions at level 9, but not even going to bother with that. I zapped his King Tower to actually troll a little bit. So good game against Andy, and yeah, another very solid victory on this account. So he made a lot of mistakes, as you guys could probably tell. Oh, magical chest, baby. Let's go. Still have not gotten a super magical chest on this account, but I will take a magical chest. So I'll start opening that after this silver chest that I'm opening right now finishes up. So I'll start opening that magical. But let's get into one last battle for the day and to see if we can just get a little bit closer to that crowned chest. So playing Predator from Etnies, again, another level 9. Feels bad, man. 2 cards I can play in the beginning, the Musketeer, the Valkyrie. I'm going to opt for the Musketeer. He's got a Giant going down the right or the left-hand lane. I guess he's going to do like a Giant Balloon combo, a Giant Sparky combo, some sort of crazy Giant combo. I'm going to cycle through my Skeletons. I don't have a great thing. Like, I want to protect my left-hand side, but at the same time, I don't want to go too crazy and play something that he can just counter super easily. So looks like he's going to play his Giant as well as the Wizard. I'm going to zap down the Wizard as well as those Spear Goblins, and he does have a Goblin Barrel. So I did just play my zap, but I shouldn't take too much damage thanks to that one cannon right there. And again, Wizard should die, and that honestly wasn't too bad. But again, we have to get an Elixir lead if we want any chance of winning this battle. The thing is, when you play someone at a higher level than you, they have such a bigger mistake threshold for what they can do, and in order to give yourself just a little bit better of an advantage, you have to get that Elixir pump lead. So that's what I'm going to do, and he's going to go ahead and face roll another push down the left-hand lane with the Giant, and this time I don't have another great card to play. I can play my Valkyrie. I would have preferred to play my Cannon first, so let's go ahead and play the Cannon as soon as we get close to 10 Elixir. Cannon's going to distract the Giant, as well as that placement will get us help. Level 10 Minion Horde, are you serious? This game is ridiculous. So stupid. Level 10 Minion Horde, I'll zap down the Goblin Barrel. Make sure that I knew that I got right where it was. Level 10 Minion Horde? Supercell, please. Well, Hog Rider as well as the Skeletons. Skeletons were way too late. I dropped an oops. He's going to drop his Wizard. I've got a Poison that I could play. Probably not the smartest play. I really didn't need to drop that Poison. And seeing as he has a Minion Horde that is level 10, we're going to be in a lot of trouble if he plays that. Alright, so Musketeer's going to go down. Cannon to help out. It's going to actually miss out onto the Hog Rider, so the Hog's going to get some damage off onto the tower. His tower's all the way down to 1050. We're somewhat reasonably close to getting to it, but he's going to have such a hard defense to get through. I'm going to play the Poison, imagining that the Minion Horde's coming out. There it is. Only takes 2 hits for the Minion Horde to take out my Hog Rider. Meanwhile, it can sit in the Poison for like 15 seconds because they're level 10. And my Poison spell is freaking level 1, complaining with Pat. Valkyrie's going down. Zap's going to go down on the Goblin Barrel. That was actually a perfect Zap spell right there. That was some good stuff. But yeah, we're really struggling to get to that tower, And this is going to be bad. He's got that minion horde. I got to play a perfect combination, maybe a Hog Rider Poison Zap combination, but he keeps... Oh, that was a terrible Hog Rider, so the Hog Rider's going to die. Minion horde is just going to go ahead and buzz its way all the way over to my side of the map. Cannon is going to try to stop the Hog Rider, and the Giant, the Zap spell onto the Goblin Barrel. Played pretty decently this game. That one Hog Rider mistake wasn't that great, so I'll drop a sad face. And of course, being a level 9 who sucks at the game, stuck where I am, he's going to drop a thing. So, minus 30 trophies for this battle. Again, it happens. And that is pretty much it. Thank you, matchmaking, for matching me up with these people. We are at 2 out of 10 for our crown chest. This is sort of where I've been at, guys, just playing level 9s. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose if they have a couple of brain cells, or if I make a couple of mistakes. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to open that magical chest inside of the next Let's Play episode. Give me some guesses for what you think it's going to be in the comment section below. But that is going to do it for this video. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.